Our episode today is with Julie and Darin Mikesell, and they share their story of having two sons diagnosed with two totally different cancers. This is a story of faith, of going through hard times, of family and the bond that that's created for them. You're going to want to listen. Well, welcome, Julie and Darin. Thanks for doing this with us. And this is really special for me because you guys are dear friends for, I don't even know how long. Do we know how long we've been friends for?
Were they your first clients?
They were also my first clients, very first. Yeah. So very special in many ways.
Yes.
And Julie was in the room when Chase was born. So, but how long? It's been.
Well, you were in the room when Austin was born too.
Yeah.
So at least 16 years.
Yeah. But so more than that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 17 for sure, probably.
And you guys are twice recipients of our Cornhole for a Cause, which is not a title that anybody wants to have, right? Nobody wants to carry that torch, but it is what it is. And so that's why we wanted to have you on, because I think your story, not only is it so crazy that one family would go through all of that, but I think for somebody that's listening, it could be really impactful and maybe give them hope. But I just want to start by saying you guys are like an amazing family. So I won't talk too much. I'll let you guys talk. So tell us about yourself. Tell us where you grew up, where you came from, how you got to Arizona, and then tell us about your family.
You want to start?
Well, we're from California.
Yes.
Who isn't? No, just kidding.
Which is also crazy because we literally grew up like a few miles from each other and didn't meet each other until we came to Arizona. Side note.
Yeah. Like my best friend's husband knew your husband.
Yes.
So it's all that.
So crazy.
Yeah. We probably ran into each other at some time. But I was born and raised in California, lived in La Palma, kind of by Cypress, Anaheim area. You were born where?
I was born in, I grew up in Garden Grove, then moved out to Stanton, Anaheim, because my parents were separated, so kind of switched back and forth there. And then when we met, I was living with my mom in Anaheim.
Yeah, and we met at Disneyland. We worked at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So that's where we met. And then dated for a year. Got engaged.
For a year.
We were engaged for a year. And then we got married. Got married at 21. And then had Bryce at 25. And then we moved out here when he was 1, which was 04. So we got married in 1999.
It's a good year.
Moved here in 04. And we've been here ever since. We're almost going to be here longer than we were in California.
Yeah, coming up on it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And now all your family lives here too, which is so cool.
Yeah, all mine, not his.
All
mine. My parents had retired and moved up to Pine Top. So when Darin got his job kind of promotion, transfer offer to move to Phoenix, it was well, it'd be cool to move there to be closer to mom and dad. But we would drive through Phoenix and be like, oh my gosh, we would never move there. It's so hot. And they were like, oh, we would only be 3 hours away from mom and dad. That'd be kind of cool. So we did it. We didn't know anybody here, and we did it, and it was the best move ever.
Yeah, I haven't looked back. I think the only thing we missed is the weather.
Yeah.
But everything else, the traffic, fuel prices,
No.
water prices, to water your lawn in the summer.
Yeah.
When we moved out here and we were filling up our pool, and I was like, "What's this going to cost? $500-600?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
It was gonna be $20 or $30.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I thought he was joking. I'm all, no, it's gonna be more than that. He's all, "Okay, send me your bill when you get it."
Yeah.
Yeah, he was right. It's fill up a pool. It's $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
You'd think it would cost more living in the desert.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense.
Water in Lake Elsinore, because that's where we ended up having to move when we got married. It was so expensive.
Yeah, our water bill was around $300 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys moved here. You went from 1 boy to 4 boys.
Yeah. So we had Bryce in 03, then we had Cody in 05. Then unfortunately we did have a miscarriage between Cody and Austin, which we still say today is our little girl up in heaven. And then we had Austin in 09.
Which, funny story, you have to tell that story. The whole pregnancy. Austin was going to be, was
A
it?
girl. It was supposed to be
Ashley
Ashley. We literally had the room done.
We had the baby
We decorated the
shower.
nursery,
Yeah.
all in girls. She was
Yeah.
so
why?
excited.
Why
All
did
the way
you
up to
think that?
36 weeks.
Yep.
And I don't know what she saw in that ultrasound.
Oh,
I mean,
so
like, she's
something
like, here's the
extra.
taco. I was like, Mom, here's the taco. It's a taco. I don't know what she was looking at. And
And then
And
we
then
got
they
that
did-
news.
they
Yeah.
did another
tough.
ultrasound, and they were like, it's a boy.
Yeah.
And like, we had to redo everything.
We did. I remember
Oh,
going with
man.
you to return all the little
Yeah.
clothes that we had got because Gymboree was like the place
Yeah.
to shop at.
Everything was all themed chocolate
Yeah,
and pink.
yeah.
I know. And it's like so sad because, I mean, I would not trade Austin for
course.
anything. I love him to death. But
Yeah.
like, it's almost like,
Yeah.
this is so horrible to say, but it's almost like this loss because you have your hopes up and you're so excited.
Well,
and it
and
was
the
the first girl
whole-
in our family.
Yeah.
Like my brother
Yeah.
had 2 boys and it's finally this girl and you've told everybody and you're 36 weeks and now you're like, nope.
Yep.
And it's like, it's almost like this loss.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
so horrible because no, my baby's healthy. I'm having a baby.
Yes.
But it was like this girl
Yeah.
that you had all
Yeah.
these hopes and dreams built up for.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
And so, but like I said, I wouldn't have traded it for
It's
anything.
just a little
so,
curveball that God threw
Yeah.
you, right? Just
And
in
so-
Yeah.
one of many,
yeah.
one of a
And
few.
then we were done after 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were done after 3.
Yeah.
But then we weren't.
But somebody else wasn't done with
Nope.
us.
And then God's like, nope.
Yeah.
You're gonna get another boy.
Yes. And then Ethan came in.
That's what happens when you don't take precautions, apparently.
Yes. Yes. So you're not done until you actually really
Are
go get
dead. Yeah.
fixed.
I still remember you standing on my stairs telling me, I think I'm pregnant. And we were like, what? Yeah.
So what's the age difference between the oldest and youngest?
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ethan came in 2013.
Yeah.
So they're 10 years apart.
So you guys lived in Power Ranch.
Yeah.
And then you had this 4 boys. You're like, we need maybe a bigger house.
I was like, I need a level
Yeah.
for them to go. It needs to either go up or down.
yeah.
But I need a level.
Yeah.
And so,
We're like, we need separation.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
was like,
They're so loud.
Janine,
Yeah.
we need to go.
Yeah.
We need to go find a bigger house.
Yeah. So you did.
So we did.
Yeah.
We went out to Queen Creek before it became what it is now.
Yeah. It was like before anybody even knew about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You moved to Queen Creek, got a beautiful house. And how long until you got the news with Ethan?
Oh, when did we move to Queen Creek?
Well, it was 12, 13.
13.
Yeah.
So we were there. He was diagnosed in 2021.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, September, late
At
2021.
what age?
He was 8
Yeah.
when he was diagnosed.
So talk about that. And Ethan and Chase are friends, and Ethan had even been over at our house having a sleepover, and
Yeah.
he started having pain in his knees.
Yeah.
So much so that he called you and was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I need to go home. Wasn't
Yeah.
feeling good.
Yeah.